Final question. You came out and you said President Biden, in your opinion, you have a right to it. You're an
Yes.
American, and I'm sure you're a
Yes.
registered voter. Is too
Yes, I am.
old to carry on to be president. Okay.
Right.
You were attacked, and I don't know whether you follow the progressive internet.
Yeah.
Attacked. I mean, viciously
Okay.
attacked.
Okay.
Were
Right.
you surprised that vitriol came your way?
No, because I think that we're living in a society right now where you can agree with somebody 99% of the time, and the one time you don't agree with them, the world is going to end. I don't give a damn about that. That's not what I care about. And the cynicism and the vitriol doesn't affect me one bit. I'm not engaging in ageism. Because I support the elderly. I'm all for that. I don't believe that somebody should retire just because they're 70 or 75 or whatever the case may be. What I'm saying is that, and I think that a lot of people miss this point about what I was saying about the president. I think that when you're 80 years of age, when you're going to be 82 at the time of the election, if you were to win, you'd go into your 85th, 86th birthday. The presidency of the United States is an all-encompassing responsibility. It's a huge, huge job. We're not talking about you going to work a 9 to 5. We're not talking about you even being the CEO of a company, for crying out loud. I'm down for do your thing. That's not a problem. But when you're talking about the presidency of the United States and all that that encompasses, more so than saying he shouldn't be in the presidency, I'm looking at the parties and saying, you have no one better?
No, they
You have
don't.
no one better than an 80-year-old to
And
go
the
up against
Republicans
Trump or
might.
DeSantis or Nikki Haley. You're the Republicans. You have no one better than a 78-year-old to go up against. I mean, but I can't say that about the Republicans because they have
No, you could
DeSantis
say it.
and they have
I mean,
Nikki
but Trump
Haley
is a
and they have
lot.
those guys.
Trump's a lot more
Right.
vibrant than Biden.
Yes, that's true.
And I mean,
Without
I know
question.
that.
Without question.
And a couple of other things. Clint Eastwood's 93, and he's directing a movie. So I agree with you. Ageism isn't what we have here. What we have here is a diminishing man, Joe Biden. And if you don't know that, then you're not paying attention. Okay, so you, Stephen A. Smith, are willing to take what I've taken for the past 26 years, because I'm a big mouth in politics and I put my stuff out there. You're willing to take all of that? Are you sure you're willing to take all of that?
Bill O'Reilly, I don't want to lose my job. I'll be the first to admit that or anything like that. But I got to tell you something. I've been around for a long time, and not as long as you, but I've been around. And the vitriol and the vicious attacks and all, I could care less, man. I don't lose a bit of
Good for
sleep over it.
you.
It doesn't
By the way,
faze me
Stephen,
in the slightest.
by
Not
the
even
way,
a little bit.
By the way, it's I couldn't care less, not I could. Because if you say I could care less, that means you could care less about it. I couldn't care.
I could not
want
care
you to
less,
be.
Bill.
I want you to be the best pundit you can be. All right, because I do
sir.
follow your career. I'm a big sports guy. If you ever want to know anything about sports, Stephen, you call me. By the way,
You sure? You sure about that? Okay.
yeah, anything you want to know, I
Okay,
know.
all right.
Okay.
I wouldn't debate you and my man Chris Cuomo on politics. I watch y'all all the time.
Yeah, that's
I wouldn't
tomorrow
debate y'all on
night.
politics, but sports, I think I'd take you, Bill.
Those are good debates, right? Cuomo, O'Reilly, those are good debates.
Yes, I like them a lot. I
feel sorry for him.
You on Hannity, and I like you on Hannity too. When you're calling the Hannity's radio show and
Yeah.
he's talking to you extensively, I do like this.
Good.
You've
I'm glad
been
you're
doing
following.
good, Bill.
But one more tip.
Yes.
Don't ever say at the end of the day again, because that puts you in the category of a backup catcher who's got nothing to say about anything, but you know he's going to say at the end of the day, I'm a backup catcher. No. In the beginning of the day, you're a backup catcher. At lunchtime, you're a backup catcher. So that cliche, I think you should go on a one-man crusade against sports cliches. Wipe them out.
Right. Maybe so. I'll consider it, but I got news for you.
Yes.
I don't consider myself a backup in anything. So just remember
Stephen,
that.
You would not be on this program if you were a backup. Okay?
There we go. So I can get away with saying that at the end of the day. I can get away with saying that at the end of the day. When you're a starter, you can get away with that occasionally.
It's like a spear tip when I hear that.
Right.
And you tell your comrades the same thing. Knock it off. You guys are smart. Get out there and be original in your analysis. Stephen A. Smith, let me give you another plug on the book because I liked the book and I hope everybody considers it for Father's Day. The only problem with it is that Stephen A. is on the cover of the book. All right. If he had put me on the cover,
Lord,
he would have sold a lot more copies. Straight Shooter, a memoir of second chances and first takes. All right, Stephen, go watch that basketball game. Denver's going to win the series. You heard it here first.
Oh, first, I think it's last. I picked Denver to win this series in 6 games long before I came on the show. Thank you very much, Bill O'Reilly.
All right. You're a genius. There's no doubt about it. Thanks for helping us out.
All right.
Bill O'Reilly here, inviting you to watch the No Spin News on the First TV. Unlike the corporate press, I will never mislead my audience. My only goal is to bring you the truth without spin. That's why the No Spin News is the only program to watch at 8 p.m. We are here to report the facts without speculation. You can watch the No Spin News at 8 on DirecTV or anytime with the First TV app. If you've had enough with cable TV's boring primetime coverage, switch to the No Spin News, the only choice, at 8 p.m. Eastern. The No Spin News on the First TV.